give your arms a break. It's something. I mean, I don't know how to sit. You could sit so it's not
honestly, yo, I got so much practice from doing those. You were there, those in-person like sessions. Bro, I gotta.
Anyway, so you finally joined it in a public setting. Yeah.
You actually look cool on camera, yo.
Really?
Yeah. And I already started recording, so.
All right, bad. Yeah. So, for right now, I just want to introduce ourselves. I'm Daylight, Nudity, this photo. Well, Pat has everybody know me. So, I just found a photo and so we work separate in the community, you know.
Just because I got a whole anything about you. Catch me outside.
Yeah, I mean, we should just start off by telling a little bit about ourselves. And, you know, I'm gonna let you start first.
It's good. Much like my abbreviated name, photogenesis is the brain, is the name. The alter ego, bad picture. Overall, just multidisciplinary artist. Everything kind of starts in fashion, textile, hair, art. Most of the time, you're probably just work if you dedicate to everything. So, basically sitting around photographers from the one to raise her head, all the way shoot, off the team was that. Yeah, man, lover of many things, wearer of many crazy clothes. So, yeah, consider myself to be kind of eccentric that way. When you being a person, you probably hear me yell. My program is supposed to sit. So today I'm feeling it.
Also a professional thrifter.
Oh yeah. Another plugin is good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shout with money anytime shit. It's like kind of weird sound effects.
Guys.
Shit, yeah. Rebrand on the vintage store and coming up real soon. Contracted by my good friend of the place near here. Working on a whole rebrand for the thrift business. Catching us out every Saturday, every Sunday. The occasional Friday Thursday. Catch me at night, I'll gather.
And top me, so they owner of Nudity, the brand. I'm an artist. You know, I'm a visual artist. I make logos. I do all drum, art. Soon to take a venture into tattooing. Hopefully, from the time you guys watch this, hopefully I'll be starting to practice in the tattooing and doing all that skill that involves drum and visual art. But yeah, I mean, Unity is the brand. Unity is the brand, and you know our slogan is "Where we're naked, but honestly, perception is the choice." Deep down inside, the meaning of the whole brand is to, you know, portray a perception and see what your view is from that point on. Either you have your own opinion about certain things, or you may be swayed by other people's opinions on certain things. And Unity is just an example of how we can put that in every different aspect, whether you want to be day to day, night to night, you know, as us as a being, how people observe us. People have different opinions. Just Unity the brand, it's all about a perception. And perception is your choice. You know, Baltimore, Maryland, same place this dude's from. And just, you know, just trying to do our thing. This is just a start. I don't even know where to start. My resume is kind of quick. Oh shit. Not resume isn't that I do.
Resume is short. You got one of the longest resumes out here, bro. You got
been on it for a while. Yeah.
Longevity, bro. See, all right. So now we're gonna go over our timelines. We're gonna be chronological. Okay. So you want to talk about resume and all that. Give me 5 important dates and times in your career. You can start wherever you want to intimate.
5. Okay.
I'm not limiting this. Give me pivotal moments.
Typical moments that happen throughout nudity. Even like I'm gonna say before, when that shit. All right, before nudity, it was called Madison. MAHTISYN. So even from Madison, that's where we really started to, get into doing clothes for shit. Not even the cut and sew shit. Not even, it was like we didn't even have a concept arranged. It was just straight out the basement. I remember the slogan was Rob still cheap, killer, had fun. That shit, you remember that shit. Rob still cheap, killer, had fun was definitely like, you could tell it was from my young years of just trying to start this journey.
What's the year time stamp?
I don't remember which year, I just remember probably like 12 plus years ago.
In the era. 12 plus years ago, like 2012, 2013.
Even probably 2017. That's 2017.
So you over there talking about short resume, bro? That literally doesn't make sense.
Maybe resume wasn't the right word choice. I just don't have much to say, but I mean, it was a good start though. You can just start from just the timeline. The timeline from Madison, when niggas had the white chef's face with the kiss mark on the cheek, and the chef's hat with the velvet cake on there and everything.
You're gonna edit that in right here.
Yeah. And then going from there to just nudity, because I was starting the fan base with Madison, but then when shit switched to nudity, it was kind of a hard transitioning at first, but shortly after, that's when everybody like kind of, gathered and got on the wave and everything. Nudity is definitely an attention grab. Yeah. So with we did the Madison event at U Station. At the Madison event with U Station,
Still a whole concept up here.
I'm back. I can't even think of it. Yeah, 10 plus years ago. 10 plus years ago. And we there, Bella Row, U Skate Shop. Shout out to Gary. He gave us a chance, an opportunity, and I got on that because of Rayo. Shout out Rayo, because Rayo being, along for the ride and always looking out, especially with the skate community. Rayo, he's definitely a blessing. He got me from Gary, owner of U Skate Shop, and we did the pop-up. Have some people come through and everything, but then switched to nudity, and nobody showed up to that because they didn't know what nudity was. Had some people come through, but it was kind of like planning on seasons. Yeah, because even when it was Madison, that's the promo video I showed you. I'm editing and cutting the promo video right here. It was like when we saw him going to the shop and all that stuff. That was Madison.
That was the genesis of everything. That was where the vision started.
Okay. But then switched into nudity. Then nudity started to spark off. Alright, here's when Thompson. When did a better view, nothing really happened. That was just us like putting our footprint in the game, re-entering the game at a different neighborhood. So we had people just get acclimated. Then when people get acclimated and everything, I had to reach out to peddlers. That's when I reached out to peddlers and everything. And I'm still trying to get into several other skate shops. I remember that one interview I shouted out, I think it was called East Coast Skates. It was on York Road. It was right next to, it's a book that's real popular now. It's by it's York Road. What does Green Mountain do? Yeah, Velcro and Living Park. That intersection is there. Yeah, and there's a little club right there.
Yeah,
I forgot what that fucking club is called.
Talking about Zim West.
Zen West. It was right next to the rest. Zen West and Zen West. Yeah. It's Zen.
Sorry, Zen West.
Y'all heard some.
You know.
Then Zen West bought out the shop. It was like right next to it. They bought them out. So we got out of there and everything. But we sold there for a little bit. While doing that, eventually reached out to Garth, owner FedEx, RP Garth. That nigga was a big like.
He passed away.
Yeah. Garth passed away like a couple years ago. Was that 3-4 years ago? And he definitely put me on game. He was definitely bugged out. But it was definitely, he put me onto a lot of shit because he was doing, he had a hustler's mentality. Like, he just kept going. Just reaching out to brands locally, outside. This was when 10 was big. This is when there's a couple other well-known brands. It's like everything that you kind of fond, like in today's day and age, there's so many competitive brands out there, to where back then you had the initial brands like Undefeated, 10B,
the hundreds.
Yeah, the hundreds. Oh yeah. And for him to have these big scale brands and still do local brands.
I had Black Scale, Rocksmith. He had all that in there.
Black Scale, man.
He had big time brands in there. And it felt like an honor getting into that shop because his whole aesthetic was so potential. Like, and from where he came from too, like from where I showed you where FedEx is, that wasn't the original spot. It was like two doors down. And it was where Angel Park, you know what Angel Park is? That's where the old FedEx is. Yeah, so,
yeah,
they stayed right
in the heart of Fells, yeah.
Now we got a bigger space. But he was there, and Michael Haskins, he's an intern friend. He's an intern firm and everything in that small ass space and everything. Then when that nigga upgraded, he just gave Mike. That's when Mike started currency right there. So it was all for the circle.
Yeah, that original BOC was icy, bro.
Yeah.
You remember like he had stained cabinets in that joint. That was very bespoke in there. Yeah.
And that was a good start off for him too. Like he gave me and Mike opportunity. Like for me just having the brand in there and everything. And just him having like celebrities come through there. Like I told you about Big Sean. He had other motherfuckers. What's that nigga? What's the rapper name? Free. Fuck. Really rapper? Free.
Freeway.
Yeah. I just have to say that.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I like it.
First thing, 80% of his name.
I thought it was the first one. It's in the name, but it took my time. Fuck that shit is smoking before I got him. It's like we're all connected. But yeah, Freeway come through there. Who else came through that bitch? So many people.
Yes. ASAP Ant before he got big.
Yeah, that's when ASAP Ant came through the Cypher.
And dragged on everybody.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Work to my mother. Get the fuck out. Y'all ain't finna get the fuck out. Let's do it. Drop that chill shit. This is my chill niggas in picture. Y'all know how I do, yo. When I come around. Go away, bitch, now.
That's his real name. But he went by something else. My memory.
I know who you're talking about though.
You know what I'm talking about.
It wasn't Gore. It was Gordo, yo.
Nah, I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna add him in the video. Anything I forget, I'm gonna just add stamps in the video, just pop ups and shit.
Yeah, RP him, yo. God bless the dead, yo.
Yeah, and him rep the brand and everything. Like every time he had an event, he would just come through, meet people, never like that.
Yo, it was Gordo, yo. It was, yo.
I remember him doing names. Oh.
Or was it Speed or something? It had something like that. All right, well, I ain't gonna keep butchering it.
Started with an A from what I know about. I don't know if it's something like the same person or two completely different people, but yeah, he was the person I'm talking about. He was nice. He was nice as fuck. And he wanted to press a brand. And that was a moment in time when this has those opportunities, right there at our disposal and everything. I remember the day I was with Graham, Radio, my friend Christina, Haley,
Ross.
Fucking Madison in this bitch. I'm in FedEx. We about to kill this shit, so you better go online, buy our shit.
Yeah.
Or shit can get ripped.
Don't worry.
Good looking, so refined. Say wouldn't you like
It's the names he had come through with. He was just like, get this good stuff, man.
It's a big platform to live.
Yeah.
That's very intricate. Like in that experience, I got you good. I got your name in the wind that you wouldn't.
Because that's when I was around, it's not just names, but people that were trying to make names for themselves. Like Brooks Darcy, Louis Jawan Allen, Chelsea, she was Bobby Morton. Fucking.
It was a lot, yo. 7th Floor Villains.
Huh?
Yeah, 7th Floor Villains.
7th Floor Buildings. You.
Yeah, CCLS.
And then Agio Life was like the next block over.
Yeah, Craig.
To
Yeah.
events and everything. They just made it. Just they were giving outlets.
Like at the time, yo, and RP Dutchy, yo, because he termed the coin. I mean, he coined the term New Baltimore. But remember, yo, when it was 2012 and 2013 and all those years, that was the Renaissance. That's what we was living in, yo. Like everybody having brand new ideas and bringing them to market. Like everybody was just hyped, yo, because it was the Tumblr era.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like,
some of these people just talking about that shit too.
yeah,
Let me phase away to the Tumblr meets. That shit.
the Tumblr meetup.
Something because Ronnie was starting something else where it was about networking. It was about community and everything. Just between like I'm gonna say like minded people, just in the fashion and shit like that. In the thrifting. Some people were just like there to just go to Urban Outfitters, buy an outfit real quick, and then join up at the Tumblr meets and shit. None of these people was in the thrifting and really into that shit.
The Tumblr meetup era, man. That's where a lot of my first tracks even came.
Like, I didn't even know you went to or even knew about the Tumblr.
It was so great. It was a very range of like meeting. It was very necessary to even get us to the place that we were going to start something. We would have to have been inspired or be around like that. We saw a lot of people got their starts. You know, one highlight on the Tumblr for bringing us on the depth. My MySpace was a little bit further. I was on the MySpace later. I didn't meet up with people with MySpace. Tumblr and Instagram, early Instagram, like 2013, 12.
Yeah, early Twitter.
Early Twitter too. I was on Twitter like 2007 and shit. No reason.
Hey,
no reason. That's what I was.
I don't even think I knew about Twitter around this year.
I was on everything. I was on
But the Tumblr,
I didn't even know it was out back.
going through Tumblr, scrolling on Tumblr, Drive, that shit right there. I was like, all this eclectic shit is just like my senses. It was inspiration and all that shit. But the one highlight about the Tumblr meet I do have in my head, I just thought about was it was one Tumblr. I don't know if you're on the camp. I don't know if it's a news or somebody doing a documentary. This nigga Cable talking to the camera. Cannonball let off. I don't know, some loud ass sound went off. Everybody jumped, but this nigga didn't budge. Just continued talking. It was just a scenery of just everybody jumping, and this nigga was like shooting that shit off. He's like, you get that shit up there. I'm not geeking. It was just funny how it looked.
I'm not proud of it, yo.
Hashtag this is what you guys.
Exactly.
We hear them.
Hashtag PTSD, yo. Yeah.
But back to the FedEx thing. Then coming up was a pop-up shop. Pop-up shop. I think it was the first time having a pop-up shop at FedEx. Really hyped it up. I could tell it was spreading like wildfire and getting the hype that I needed because it got to ASAP Ant. This week at ASAP Ant either hit me on Instagram or Twitter. I think it was Twitter. It's just like randomly hit me on Twitter. I'm trying to be a part of this song. I had Fabian a part of it, CCLS a part of it, my boy a part of it, Juwan Allen a part of it,
AKA Butch Dawson now.
Butch Dawson, Richie. Who else performed? I think even did Rayo perform that night? I think even Rayo. You had your own solo performance.
You know how I go, baby.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God. Half a baby. Another highlight of mine. Alright, somebody from your camp, the CCLS camp.
talking about Palm Tree Tommy, probably.
That's Remember, I was showing you the video. I was like, I forgot the name yet. The Bobby Girls on. He's kind of heavy set and everything.
Yeah, that's Palm Tree, yo.
Palm Tree
Yeah.
Tommy. He makes it fire too.
Yo, he was like the odd future. Yeah. He was like the Tyler, the creator of CCLS for real.
Yeah, because CLS, they had a theme to them, but you were the more articulate. And Palm Tree Tommy he just had a different sound beyond them.
Yeah.
All y'all had your attributes to put into the melting pot. So I don't think he performed that night. But he was there though. Palm Tree Tommy there, everybody. But I think you were the only person in CCLS that performed. Because what I remember is somebody from your camp, I don't even know his name. I see him around y'all all the time. He just kept, when the shit was about to get shut down, or probably like 2 minutes before it got shut down, he just kept coming up to me. Half-full babies. Playing half-full babies. Drunk out of his mind. Yeah. Just went like, I guess he wanted me to let them perform that and whatnot. But it was a lot going on. It got to the point I was on this nigga Graham's shoulders while Bobby Morty was performing. I'm on his shoulders and he was like jumping. I'm jumping and he's jumping. I'm on his shoulder. I'm coming through the roof. So it was lit. Before you know it, the chief of police outside, the cop cars outside, the girl I was talking to was mad at me. Like, it was a lot going on. He was mad at me because, like, there's a lot going on. Mind you, this is my thing. I got to handle business. So I have to be present. And her car just got traded. Oh, shit. So I'm letting one of the homies handle it while I'm trying to handle this. I'm just like, give her a ride, all that. Next day, she was just mad at me. Like,
Yo, I ain't know that happened, yo.
and I was shit, and I was just like, oh, that's some self-care.
Yo, I say take accountability, yo.
Yeah, like, your shit tone. You got some shit tone, like. I'm sorry about that. Maybe your emotions were just mixed or whatever. Like, I had a lot of shit going through myself like that nigga too. Like,
Respect it.
disarray because he thinks his shit about to I was like, shut up. And I have to explain the part for you. Like, you know, we had to get shit handled, but that shit was an epic moment. That shit was epic. But that's it. And
There's clips on YouTube, yo.
yeah, some shit real. Real. I'm gonna stop right now. So for you,
So we just about at 25 minutes.
Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna stay in that 2010, 2013 range. So we can always cut this up in. Alright. I guess I can really say pivotal moments around that time was skating with all the homies out on Village. That kind of, the first time I even was around the camera was around that time. I would say with my senior high schoolness, ish, about 2012, 2013. Shout out to my boy Zeke, feel me? Shout out to Larry. Shout out to all the old Newtown homies.
You ain't checked the mic?
Oh shit.
I should have been on this whole time?
I don't know.
I should have been linking. I thought
No. I just sent you
I should have been linking when I first.
Actually, that's why I'm confused. But I don't know why.